Hey fellow expeditionists, it's time for another road trip, and this time we're taking you with us.
Spring Break 2021.
It's the last full week of March, and with Catfish on spring break, we decided to hit the road once again. The Subaru is set up for sleeping in the back, and we're fully stocked for anything this adventure can throw at us. Once again, we have no reservations, with just a vague plan of where we're going. Our ultimate goal is more than a 600-mile drive, but we'll be breaking the trip up with some stops along the way. Believe it or not, we have never hiked in Ohio, and Hocking Hills has long been on our list of places to visit. The southern half of Ohio is much like the southern half of our home state, Indiana. The further south you go, the hillier it gets, and the bigger the adventures. Hocking County, Ohio is kind of the outdoor adventure capital of the state. With multiple state parks, recreation areas, lakes, and state forests, the area reminds me of Indiana's Brown County, but with even bigger features. For our first ever Ohio hike, we're going all in with the extremely popular Old Man's Cave Trail.
Well, we've barely gotten onto the trail already, Catfish, and I'm impressed at this point.
That's been pretty cool already.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful trail. And unfortunately, the park has made the trail a one-way so that you aren't supposed to have too much traffic, allowing for social distancing. But even so, there are so many people out here, it kind of makes it difficult to fully enjoy the scenery.
Honestly, it wasn't really that busy at this point. We just couldn't really do any setup shots on video the way we like to. The park was far more crowded later in the day. Old Man's Cave was occupied by the ancient Adena culture as long as 7,000 years ago. In the 1700s, the Wyandot, Delaware, and Shawnee tribes occupied the area. But Old Man's Cave got its name from a hermit named Richard Rowe, who lived in this canyon in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, and is actually buried here beneath the ledge of the main recess cave.
We're now standing inside the Old Man's Cave rock shelter. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful park. The places like this, we absolutely love. Just the geology, and it feels so ancient, you know? Most of this rock that's surrounding us here, it predates the dinosaurs. It's just something about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
The features along the Old Man's Cave Trail were beautiful, but it was the many stone bridges and old stoneworks from the CCC era that truly gave this trail a unique feel, like something out of a Tolkien novel. I was half expecting to see hobbits and elves walking around.
Alright, just some afterthoughts about our adventure here at Hocking Hills State Park in the Old Man's Cave area. The hike itself probably only took us a couple hours, but wow, it's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, it was pretty busy, and it just keeps getting busier as the day goes, but I mean, it's hard to complain. I understand why the people are here and why they all come. Same reason we're here. It's amazing. Any thoughts on it, Catfish?
I really like this huge concentration of formations in such a small space. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. There's a reason it's so popular. And I'm really glad we finally got here to see that. And there's so much more we could see, but we got a lot more adventures to do. So, till next time,
Peace out.
All right, we just finished our very first hike ever in the state of Ohio. That's pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. For scenery, very hard to beat. It was truly, truly amazing canyon gorge, whatever you want to call it. It was beautiful. And we're just really enjoying driving some of the back roads here in Ohio and all the hilly areas. And it just further illustrates how every state, no matter how boring you may think it is, has their hidden gems. They're just absolutely amazing and will blow your minds. This is one of those places.
It sure is.
In our next episode, we continue our journey southeast to West Virginia, where we go in search of a mythical creature and explore its history and old haunting grounds. Be sure to give a like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss this one.